This a public service announcement to Nolan Wells, his mom and everything. And baby, I promise I ain't trying to be mean to you, sugar. But I got to tell you what your son finna say. He said the cloaking spell ain't gonna work. This baby done got a pull on me, y'all, and he won't let me the fuck go. You hear me? He said the cloaking spell for the mama trying to cloak herself, it ain't gonna work. And yes, that shit gonna backfire on y'all. The mama didn't participate per se in the actual ritual, but she well aware of what the fuck was going on. Here's the thing. Nolan started moving amongst them like he knew what was going on. Everybody around this boy was doing work on him, bro. And if they wasn't doing work on him, they was aware of it. You feel what I'm saying? He was the sacrificial lamb for her other kids to secure them and to secure whatever they had going on with her other children. I don't know if he got a different father from the other kids, but that guy she with, that's not that baby's daddy. I don't think that's Nolan's daddy. And it look like he illiterate anyway. Look like he can't read or damn right. I don't trust him far as I can see his ass either. You feel what I'm saying? I don't trust his ass. And I believe he was jealous of Nolan any motherfucking way. You feel what I'm saying? Because Nolan can read and damn right. I don't give a damn. Moving right along. She probably gonna end up leaving his illiterate ass in the next 2 to 3 years because she's gonna become hypergamous and move up that Mason line. That's why I'm hearing a Mason Dixon line. She finna be, ain't no telling who she finna be with, but it ain't gonna be Lil Slow. Lil Slow don't know. He finna get out the way. But anyway, Nolan had came to a place where he had went away. I don't know if he went away to school or what. He went away or went in his mind or started to reflect on things, but he started seeing everybody for who they was. And he was no longer hiding the fact that he know that y'all don't fuck with him like that. And I hate to say it like that, but y'all don't fool with him like that. He started seeing all the masks had fell off around that baby. And he felt like he was by himself, like damn. He felt like the Truman Show. He felt like the Truman Show, like damn. I'm the mob. You feel me? And all I did was be good to people. All I did was try to be kind to people. Keep people afloat. He was one of them kind that like to regulate everybody's emotion, make sure everybody stay happy, make sure everybody on the up and you know what I'm saying? Didn't want no drama, didn't want no problems, but he also suffered with a lot of depression. Why? Because work was always being done on him to siphon his joy, to siphon his pure energy, to siphon that starseed energy. They was always pulling on him. And they knew how to do it without doing all to work, and because they knew how to do it with his emotions. His mama knew how to bring him up, and his mama knew how to let his ass down. And she will feed off of that. I'm not sure she's no Mason or nothing like that, but some tells me she is not a stranger to spell work. She's not a stranger to roots. And that illiterate ass man ain't evil. I don't know why I think that man is illiterate. Why? But it came to a place where Nolan wasn't playing with none of them. Everybody knew he was on to their ass. Her biggest thing was he was gonna cut her ass off for good. That was her biggest thing. She knew he was gonna cut her ass off for good because he seen how much she was not for him. I'll be back.